Hi, I am Nandita. I am pursuing my master's degree in MSc Educational Psychology. I would like to start with a background. How do I know Sir? Basically, I was his student. Uh, I was a person who used to fail in most of the tests that were given in school, let's say, especially in math. I don't know, for some reason I had developed some sort of fear, and I went for like a lot of diagnosis. Like, I took psychological assessments to check where the problem was, but no test or uh, no other teacher could figure out what went wrong with me. Finally, through one of my friend, I got to know that sir was taking classes, and that's how I ended up being his student. So initially, I went there. We had a conversation. My parents were also there, and I remember he gave me a test, and that test had all basic questions from all those basic units. Like, I was in ninth grade back then, and from that he said she has no problem or anything, she just has issues with her basics. I would also like to say that sir is not like all the other teachers who are practicing teaching profession. His method of teaching caters to the need for each and every student. It's like his teaching method varies from every student. It's like the way he teach me a problem, or a problem in the sense math problems, are way different from the way he would address the same problem with some other child. Even the test papers he gives is based on the level where we are at that point of time. And I feel, or from most of what sir has taught, his way of teaching is not just what is there in the book. It was more like, back after few years, when you actually face the real world, he also prepares you for that. So that's a little bit of background. And yeah, this student who used to fail in most of the math test ended up getting 75% in her boards. Like, from getting 1 mark out of the entire 70 or 80, she managed to get 75 percentage in her boards, which was an amazing thing. And regarding the content that I reviewed, I feel maths and science are two subjects that can't be taught in a very unique way, or in a fun way. Because let's say, if it's in English or psychology, or subjects related to literature and all of that, it's merely based on the students or the reader's interpretation. For example, 1 plus 1 could be anything in psychology, could be anything according to a literature student. But 1 plus 1 is 2 in science and math. And when I reviewed his content that was put up, even though I have no connection with math and science as of now, I could very much understand the concept. The concept was so simple, and it had all sorts of basics covered. Like, for example, a person might not know what is a DC or a AC motor or generator. He explained it in a way that anybody who does not know the field or has no connection with the field would also understand what he has written there. And in this education system, if you have to break down something into the most basic level and most easiest level for an individual to understand, I feel this is the best content that is, like, also it caters to all sorts of learning styles. There is like visual, audio, and also, like, Sergio's also provided notes for the student. So I feel it's a very how do I say, content rich information that's there. So yeah, that's it from my side.